What's up, guys? Welcome back to A Trucker's Life. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, welcome back, guys. And we are in a very, very special place. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that trip through, or that the scenery from the beautiful state of Kentucky. Very beautiful. The rolling hills is just, I would like to come up here in a car or a motorcycle. I bet it's a beautiful ride on a motorcycle for sure. In a truck, a loaded truck, not so good. A lot of gears, a lot of fuel. But right now I'm empty, so we're good. But I made it a point to stop at this special place. And this is actually, guys, where I made my very, very first video that I never posted. So I made the video and I edited it and everything. And I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to start the whole YouTube thing. I thought I was, and then I wasn't. And I didn't post it. But yeah, so let me turn around real quick. Hopefully we're not completely blown out. And you're not going to be able to see it maybe. There it is, right there. There it is, there it is. So we're standing right in front of the famous Corvette Museum here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And this is actually kind of it's a little scary though, because y'all remember, what was it, 2014, when the ground caved in and all those beautiful Corvettes were lost? We're going to go check them out right now. We're going to go check out everything. We're going to go into the museum and check out these cars and all the history that's in there. Plus, there's actually a little small window where you could see down into the sinkhole, and you can actually see how far it went down. And I'll show you guys all the cars that got damaged as well. But it's kind of scary that I'm out here in my truck and sitting in a place that is susceptible to sinkholes that we could just sink at any time. Ooh, a little scary. But yeah, let me go inside and let's go check out this museum, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And there's plenty of parking here, guys. If you're in your semi, you can stop here and park and check out this history. A lot of beautiful history. If you're a car person, you're definitely going to really enjoy this, because there's just, I mean, especially a Corvette. Corvette is one of the most iconic cars for the American culture. At least I think so. I mean, it's a name brand that everybody knows worldwide, the famous Corvette. So, and I also want to get a little closer to one of the newer Corvettes, the C8. So, pretty excited about that. Hopefully there's one in there. I'm sure there's one in there. But if there's not, I'm going to be a little disappointed. But it is what it is. Without further ado, let's go inside, guys, and go check this place out. Alright, guys, so we've made it into the museum. As you just saw, that was a pretty cool Corvette, the one split in half there. You can see the inside workings of it and what it looks like. What a waste, huh? But it is a museum, so they can do whatever they want. But yeah, it's actually 15 bucks to come in here, so not a bad price. But like I said, a lot of history. So let's go check out the rest of these cars in here. So definitely these are my favorite year models. The 50s, 60s are my absolute favorite year models. But these right here from the 60s, well, actually these three right here for me are the most iconic and my favorite one. But that one right there would be my choice if I had a choice, but I don't. My least favorite of the classic Corvettes is this style right here, 70s. Never really cared for this style at all. I always called it the duck style. It looks like a duck from the front. I don't know. But never been a fan of these. But all the other ones, absolutely love them. These on this side, 67. Beautiful. Look at that. Maybe one day. No, maybe never. Don't have the money for that. But what else we got through here? Got us a race car. Looks like it might have been in a race or two. Still cool to look at. What else? We have a whole hallway of nothing but race cars through here. And let's see if we can squeeze through here. Excuse me. There's a lot of cool racing history here. A lot of road cars, drag cars. Pretty cool. Look at this thing over here though. This is a weird looking little contraption here. 1959 XP 708 Servi. Look at that. Kind of like a Indy car style. Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know. Pretty cool as well. And we got to come in here to the hall where it's got the concept cars that we never really got to see in person or never actually came to fruition. I may be wrong. You guys might know a lot more than I do. I know this thing never made it to production. I don't remember seeing one of these, but it looks like some type of concept car, as well as this one over here. Now, fun fact, guys, Corvettes at one point were going to have the engine in the rear, and then they got pushed to the front, and they've been in the front forever up until the C8. So I don't know about that one. Here's a pretty cool looking concept car here. Corvette Indy. Check that out. Pretty cool. Kind of looks resembles a little bit like the newer McLarens in a way. And it's got a rear engine as well. But the one that I've been wanting to see actually up close and in person is the C8. The famous C8. Beautiful car. And that is it. What you guys think about the C8? It's got a, I don't know, I'm like a mixed bag when it comes to the C8. Like, it's cool that it's rear engine, and it's cool that the styling has changed, but it's kind of going into like a Italian Ferrari type look. I don't know. I mean, I think it's cool. I'd love to have one, but yeah, it's a little different. All right, let's keep on keeping on. So we'll do our 30-minute break here. What else we got? Looks like they're working on one here, or just a shell. Those are my least favorite. What I'm really excited about is just getting to the part where the collapse is at and showing you guys those cars that were involved in the collapse. Look at that. Now that is cool. So that big old cone thing that you guys saw at the beginning of the video is basically what we're in right now. There's the top of it right there. And this is where all the tragedy happened. This is where there's a lot of video of it where all of a sudden it just started collapsing and the car started falling in. And here is one of those. Well, actually all of them. Man. Wow. Didn't think it would be that bad. Let's walk around here. Wow, those cars are really, really destroyed. Jeez. I don't think we can bring that one back. Some more pace cars on this side. All right, guys, go back and see the video. I was talking to some guys here, and it didn't seem like it was that deep on the videos we saw on TV. But in reality, and it'll never translate on camera. That is a long, long way down. That is 30 feet. So that's why these things are as tore up as they are, because they fell 30 feet into some rocks, and a bunch of rocks fell on top of them and just destroyed this one right here. I think this is the worst one. Just a little. I mean, you know, you could tell it's a Corvette because of the emblem on the rim. I think so. Everything else did not have a good night that night. I think that's the one that a lot of us saw fall in also, that one there. But yeah, guys, go back and check out that video, and it just doesn't translate how deep it actually is. 30 feet down, and I'll stand right on top of it right here. Camera doesn't want to focus right, but it is a long way down there, trust me. And for all those expensive, iconic cars that be falling. And these they didn't even belong, a lot of these cars didn't even belong to the museum. They were lent to the museum to have them here. And this is, well, now I guess they're history forever, right? They'll be here, I'm pretty sure they'll be here forever. Because that is definitely something that, definitely something that will have, last a long time when it comes to history at this place right here. So just a bunch of other cars out here, a bunch of other beautiful cars. And then we have something that kind of out of place here a little bit. The Viper. Hey, Mr. Viper, you're a little lost. But we have us a Viper here in the Corvette Museum. Huh. I'm gonna have to read up on that and find out why that's here. But never was a fan of these either. Of the modern era, never really cared for those as much. Let's see, what's my favorite of the modern era? Probably, I don't think the new one is. The new one is up there, but I don't think it's my favorite of the modern era. My favorite is probably this one here, and these here. Probably my favorite ones out of all of them. But my absolute favorite one here at this museum is this resto mod right here. That right there is gorgeous, my friends. That right there is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. There's a lot of stuff you can stop and read and go through, but I don't have the time to actually go through here and read about all these cars. But I guess this was kind of like a concept. You know how they put these wraps so you don't know exactly what they look like? but you kind of get the lines, but you kind of can't really define what it is. I think that's what kind of car this is here. Those are the type of patterns I usually put on those type of cars. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. The exhaust on this thing, just a couple of pipes sticking out the back. Nothing beautiful, but that's how they do it sometimes. But yeah, guys, that's it, guys. I'm gonna make my way back out of here. Maybe we'll see some more stuff on the way out. But other than that, this is the main event here. As you drive by on the freeway, this is what you see. That big old orange or yellow cone that you see from the highway. We're inside it right now, and these are all the cars that are here. And this is where the whole collapse happened. Like I said, I made my first video here, and I just didn't have the guts to actually put it out. So I was scared to actually put it out, and I wasn't ready for it. But we're here, we're back again, so pretty cool about that. Pretty excited about that. So let's continue a little bit more, and then we'll see. How you doing? I'm good, thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Not a lot of times that I'm very speechless when it comes to cars, but I don't know if you guys know, I am a huge fan of Impalas. That is my dream car. 64 Impala to be exact. 64 Impala SS convertible. But this thing right here, guys. Whoa. Look at that thing. Resto mod. Jeez. Not my style of car. But it's an Impala. Wow. My very favorite was that red one that I showed you earlier, and that right there. It's an Impala. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for Impalas. It is what it is. All right, and the next section here is just the gift shop, of course. Ooh, I'm claustrophobic and I hate these things. Yeah, just a gift shop. Different t-shirts and little toys and all that mumbo jumbo that you always get at gift shops.
Yeah.
But that's it. That concludes the museum. Let's go out to the front and see what the front of this place actually looks like, because we parked in the back, so we couldn't really tell what it looks like exactly from the front. I had to kind of juggle the camera sometimes, because I don't like filming anybody's kids, just because I wouldn't want anybody to film mine without permission. So if I move the camera a lot around sometimes, especially when I'm in public places like here, that's the reason I do it, because I don't want to be filming. Sometimes it happens, right? And you end up capturing somebody's children. But like I said, I wouldn't want nobody filming my kids, and that's why I do a lot of the movements that I do sometimes. But this is it, guys. This is the front of the building here. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Can't see the where's the cone at? Actually, you can probably see the cone. I call it the cone. I don't know what it's actually called. You can see it right there, very top of it. That's the one we were in. That's the one that collapsed. But yeah, guys, the highway is right here. The exit is easy to get off. Get in here. It takes a few minutes to park. Come in, pay $15, and you get to enjoy some American history. And what better than, like I said, the iconic Corvette Museum, and the factory is actually a few miles down the road. So a lot of cool stuff here. A lot of car enthusiasts just come here and check this place out, and pretty cool. Had a few Corvettes parked out here. Kind of cool to come, like if you were a Corvette owner, to come back and come back to the place where your car was actually built. So that's pretty cool as well. I know you guys, as you guys know, I'm a big Harley guy. And I actually went to the museum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man. That was to me, that was one of those bucket list type of things to do. And again, with trucking, made me get there. Trucking has gotten me here, and this is exactly why I got into trucking, guys. There is no other real reason. The biggest reason was to be able to come see the whole country and get paid to do it. As I said on my last video, go check out that video, guys. And guys, that video was really just a little bit of advice from somebody who's been doing this for a while, but don't take it to heart. You make your own decision. You do what you got to do, because ultimately you're the one that has to pay your bills and take care of your family. So let me walk on the grass real quick. And yeah, but going to the Harley Davidson Museum for me was something that, I guess I should sit on the bottom, I was going to sit on top, was something that I always wanted to do, and got the opportunity to do it. I don't know if you guys can even see me right now, because yeah, this camera's just not showing my face very well. There it is. Hello. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, going to that Harley museum for me was kind of like the pinnacle of my love for Harley Davidson. I've always loved motorcycles. Harley Davidson has always been that brand and that name that was really iconic. That American, muscle, American iconic company, just like Corvette is. And I love that stuff. I love that type of history. And just being there at that, let me get over here where the light's a little better. Just being there at that museum and seeing the first Harley Davidson was pretty cool. Wish I would have been into making videos back then, but unfortunately I wasn't into it yet. I was really thinking about it, but I wasn't into it yet. And then but because it would have been it would have been really cool. Well, it was cool for me, so if you're a motorcycle person, you would have enjoyed that as well. But being here at a place like this is also very enjoyable. And you guys know I'm not American. I'm from El Salvador, little country of El Salvador. And I just love all this stuff. I love everything American. I live here. I was raised here. My kids were born here. I love this country. But pretty soon, guys, you will go see my little country. And maybe you will change your mind on what you've seen on the news and what you've heard about little El Salvador. It's not bad like people think it is. It's like anything, guys. You go to a major city, you're gonna get, if you go into the bad areas, you're gonna get in trouble. It's like any other city in the United States. The only problem is that El Salvador is so tiny. It's about the size of Louisiana, and it's so tiny that it gets a bad rep. But it's got so many beautiful things. You guys will see. And I'm sorry if I keep talking about it, but I'm really excited to take you guys to my little country of El Salvador, and hopefully I can change one or two of you guys' mind. If not, you guys will actually at least get entertained and get a little bit of information from my little country. But this is what I live for, and this is why trucking for me is the perfect job, or has been the perfect job up until now. Get it. Up until now that my kids are getting a little bigger and I want to be home more for them. But up until then, guys, like I said, if you're young and you want to come out here and you want to see things like this, and American muscle, how rude of you. I love that sound. But anyways, anybody, guys, anybody. I don't know why I'm stereotyping just the young. Anybody that wants to get into trucking, get into it if you're doing it for the right reasons, like I said. And these are the things that you're going to see, you're going to enjoy. Now, are you going to be able to do all this stuff right out the gate? No, you're probably not, because the company might work different. And I'll make another video about this, guys. It's something that I've been thinking about also, that I'm very fortunate on the companies that I've worked for. I've never worked for companies that are the just-in-time companies. I think like Swift and all them, like those big companies are those just-in-time companies where they give you enough time from one place to the other, and that's basically you have to hump it to get there, and you can't stop at places like this. But once you get your experience and you can leave those companies, there are a lot of them that you can actually take your time doing stuff. The thing that I love about my situation right now is that I have to book it to get to my destination, but when I pick up an empty, I can take my time coming back home because I pretty much already did my load for the week. As long as I can make it back in a sensible time where you can be home for a day or two and then go grab another load, hey, you know, you can do your thing. So that's another thing that I absolutely love about what I do. But yeah, guys, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go get back in the truck. It's getting hot and Fat Boy is out here melting. But the walk and the interaction with you guys and going in here, walking through this amazing museum, and there's all these little benches all the way around here where you can just kind of chill and reflect and continue enjoying your time here. But that's it, guys. Like I said, don't forget, guys, to be kind to one another. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, please don't do it. If you do need help, talk to somebody. And if you don't have somebody close to you that you can talk to, there's a 1-800 number, 1-800-273-8255. Also for the military, you guys can also use that exact same number to get help, because I know we have a lot of stresses and we got a lot of things on our mind, and sometimes we need help. Sometimes we need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to talk to sometimes as well. That's why I push this a lot, because I deal with mental health as well, just like everybody else. Love you guys. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for having me here where I'm at right now with these 17K subscribers. And if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Military men and women, thank you so much for your service. From the museum, the Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky, I gotta go. Peace. Out of here.